Hi, I'm Connie Townsend, group fitness instructor and personal trainer. I'm here with some friends from the Wenatchee Valley Senior Activities Center. I've got Esther, I've got Nancy here to help me to give you a workout today that you can do at home. We're going to be putting some aerobics into it, getting our heart and lungs stronger. We're going to be working our muscles using one weight. And of course, we'll work a little on balance and a little on flexibility as well. We're warming up. So you want to stand tall, head is high, shoulders back. And we're just going to march for a moment. Get those arms pumping a little. Okay, in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We're going to walk it forward and back. 1, 2, 3, tap. Back, 2, 3, tap. So not very far. Just starting to move a little forward and back. Now we're going to keep doing this, but we're going to add a knee up. 1, 2, 3, knee. 1, 2, 3, knee. So stay tall. Try to bring that knee up in front of the hip. We're starting to activate the core now by lifting that knee. And we're activating our balance and stability, because we are on one foot for a moment. In 4, 3, 2, one more. Then we're going to step out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out, in. Both legs out, both legs in. How about one more? Now heels up in back. Heel, heel. So your feet are wide. Your knees just hang. And you're bending at the knee, and that heel is coming up to your center. So don't let them go out to the side. In 4, 3, 2. We're going to go into a step touch. Step, touch, step, touch. Four, 3. We're going to make it a double. So it's step, 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 step. Four. One more. All right, step touch. Whoa. Get us back on the beat. All right, let's come to a stop for a moment. I'm going to inhale, get tall. Try to get those arms beside the head, and then exhale. Lift up. Inhale. Exhale. And one more. Reaching up, reaching up, reaching up, hold. Bring it down. Let's march the other foot. Let's walk it forward and back. One, 2, 3, tap, back, 2, 3, tap. we'll start adding that one knee in. And 4, 3, 2, one more now. Remember that out, out, in, out, out, in. Both feet wide, both feet narrow. You can get a little lower if you want. That starts to warm up those leg muscles really well. One more time. Heels up, in, back. Maybe start getting those arms moving. In 4, 3, 2. Let's do that double step touch. Step, 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 step. So we're gradually getting the heart rate up, getting the muscles warmed up. Now later, when we do the aerobics part, we're going to add a circle with those arms. So we can practice a little there. Get the shoulders warmed up. 4, 3, and I'm coming back now to the center. Let's do a little side kick. Out, out, warming up the hips. And then a front kick. Back to the side kick. Just keep it low, getting those joints warmed up and ready for movement. Front kick. All right, let's just march it out. Now open up your arms. Now stay tall. Let's just fold the arms in front. Nice little moving stretch for the shoulders and the back and the chest. And forward. All right, now stay moving. We're warmed up. We want to stay that way. Go get a quick drink of water. And we'll keep moving. All right, you got a little break. Now we're going to work. We're going to do some aerobics, cardiovascular exercise. We're going to get that heart pumping. We're going to be breathing a little harder, sweating a little bit more. So we're marching, nice and tall. In 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Let's walk it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We'll add that one knee up. 1, 2, 3, knee up. Now we're going to add a little extra challenge to this. We're going to be doing 3 of the same knee. Up, 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 back, 2, 3, knee, knee, knee. 1, 2, 3, knee, knee, knee. So not only is it working our core, but of course we're balancing on one leg now. So working on that stability. 1, 2, 3, knee, knee, knee. 1, 2, 3, knee, knee, knee. One more set. Up, up, up and back. 3 knees. Out, out, in, out, out, in. Try to get a little lower. Use those leg muscles. One more. Heels up and back. Now don't lean too far forward. Stay upright. Shoulders back. In 4, 3, 2. We're going to do a double right here. Step, 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 step. Now remember how I added those arms? Down, up, down, up. Four, 3, 2. Coming back to center, let's do some side kick. Kick, 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 kick. 4, 3, 2. Front kicks. Four more. 3, 2. Go back to those side kicks. 4, 3, 2. Front kicks. And side. 4, 3, 2. And front kicks. Okay, in 4, 3, we're going to do a little lunge pulse. So it's forward, 2, 3, let's step back. Now other leg, forward. Now keep the body upright, we don't lean. You're just stepping forward, landing in the heel, and then dropping that back knee down a little bit. 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. One more. March it, other leg. Walk it forward, one knee. 1, 2, 3, knee. Let's make it 3. Same knee, up, up, up and back. 2, 3, knee, knee, knee. Gotta balance. If you're really wobbly at first, that's okay. Just keep at it. Your brain will recruit the muscles it needs if you just keep moving. One more time. 3 knees. Out, out, in. 4, 3, 2. Heels up and back. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4. Gonna go into that double. Okay, and we add on. Let's bring that heel up and back. Up, up. One more. Side kicks. Front kicks. And side. 2, 3, 4. Front kick. 4, 3, 2. Side. Front. Can we do one of each? One side, one front, one front. Side. Now your brain is working. Coordinating all those muscles, those movements. One more. Woo. All right, march. Now we're going to start with that other leg this time. Let's do 3 little lunges. 1, 2, 3. Step back. Hard to balance. You can stay up, or you can go a little bit lower if you want to use more of those leg muscles. All right, one more. Then keep moving around, and we'll go get a quick drink and grab a weight. Okay, we're gonna pause for a little bit and work our muscles. So we need one weight. We're just using something that you have in the house. You can use a water bottle or a can of peas or anything that has some weight to it. And we're gonna be working just one side at a time. We're gonna stand with our legs pretty narrow, about hip width apart or so. We won't lock our knees. We wanna leave them loose so that our pelvis stays neutral. No arch in our low back. Okay, we're gonna do a series of exercises with the one arm, and then we'll go through that series again. So, palm facing in, elbow unlocked, so don't lock it, loosen it. We're gonna do some side raises to start. So 4, 3, remember to relax the shoulder, keep it down, and then let's bend at the elbow, do a hammer curl. Bicep curl with the palm facing in. Just 4 of everything. Now, we're gonna bring it up to the shoulder. Palm in, elbow in. Let's press. 2, 3, and 4. Now your arm is bent 90 degrees. We're gonna sit down a little bit. Keep that upper arm at your side. We're going to straighten, bend, straighten. Bend, and then up, straighten that arm, palm still faces inward. We're going to lift out to the front. Thumb is up, lifting out in front of the shoulder, and last one. So that's the whole series. We're gonna be doing 4 of everything quite a few times, okay? So shoulder relaxed, loose knees, belly button pulled in. Let's go. 4. One more. And a hammer curl, bicep curl. 3, 2. Bring it up and hold and press. 2, 3, 4. Come on down 90 degrees. Sit down and straighten. One more, not very many, and stand and lift. 2, 3, let's go right into the next set, side raise. Hammer curl. Bring it up and hold, press, shoulder press. And then 90, sit and straighten. Whoops, I lost count. Come on up. Straighten it. And 4, 3, 2. Go into the set again, starting with the raise. 4, 3, 2. Hammer curl. This one works the front of your arm. Up at the shoulder. Gonna press to the ceiling. Try to straighten the arm the whole time, or every time you go up. One more. And sit down, straighten. Now we're working the back of the arm. And stand, arm is straight. And now we're working that small front part of that shoulder. Okay, we have one more set here. Side. Now we're working the biggest muscle in your shoulder. One more. Bicep curl. 2, 3. Whoops. How about one more? Let's get up to the shoulder. 4, 3. Come on down, sit, and a kick back. 2, 3, 4. We're going to stand and lift front. Okay, let it rest a moment. So we're really getting all of it, the front of the arm, the back of the arm, the shoulders. Now, we're going to hold to finish off this segment. So we're going to go out to the side and hold it. Now, shoulder down. You don't want to be above the shoulder height. And if it bothers your shoulder, you can always bring it lower. Or lighten up the weight. Or just use the weight of your arm. So we're doing that isometric work again, where we just hold, so we don't have any movement, but you're working that same muscle quite intensely. Bring it down, and we're going to just hold it in front of the elbow. Upper arm squeezes in. So you're doing that bicep curl motion, or in that position, not moving any joints. And then up to the shoulder. Now we're going to change this one a little bit. Let's press it up, turn the palm forward. We're going to bring that elbow out to the side. So now it's as if we did a series of wide grip shoulder presses, but we're just going to hold. Keep pulling that elbow back a little, and your elbow straight out from the shoulder. Woo! All right, let's bring it carefully in, bring it down. Now there's that 90-degree angle. Let's sit. We're going to straighten, pull back, and hold. In this position, we have to pull the navel toward the spine because we want the back, especially the low back, to be stabilized by those muscles. 4, 3, 2, standing, arm is straight. Let's come out in front. Now your body wants to center it to kind of, get the whole body to help. We want that muscle to work, so we're going to stay out in front of the shoulder. So if you ever need to take a rest, maybe you're using a little too heavy a weight, or things are hurting a little, just take a rest and then get back to it. All right, we're going to bring it down. Let's bring that shoulder up to the ear and then let the weight pull it down. We're going to tilt the head and let it stretch there. Using the weight just on one side of the body has a lot of advantages. It uses more of the core muscles in the torso to help you stay centered when the weight is just on one side of the body. But by using just one arm, it does tighten up the neck and shoulders a little. All right, come on back up. Let's switch hands, and we'll get to the other side. Okay, we're on the other side. Now you know what we're doing. You know what the series of exercises is, and so we're going to kind of get right into it. Remember to stand, feet hip width apart, loose knees, neutral pelvis, belly button pulled in. All those things that we know by now. Elbow unlocked. Let's go out to the side. 4, 3, and then bend the elbow, bring that weight up to the shoulder and back down. Don't let it just drop. You want to control it up, control it down. And bring it up to the shoulder. Press it up. 2, 3. And then in that 90-degree curve, lock the elbow in at your side. We're sitting. We're going to straighten, bend. And then stand back up. Palm still faces in on this one. Front. Okay, that's one set. Let's go into the next one. Here we go. 4, 3. Keep your wrists nice and straight. Hammer curl. 4, 3. Up at the shoulder and press. So just come back down to the shoulder every time. Don't go any lower than that. And bend it. Sit, kick back, working the triceps. And stand, front raise. One more. Next set, side. Keep the palm down, hammer curl, up, up. Keep the elbow pulled in. One more. Up and hold. Press. And bring it down. Sit down and back. Bend. Straighten. Bend. And sit. Standing up. Let's bring it out in front. Okay, do it again. Side raise. 4, 3, 2. Hammer curl. 4, 3. Up at the shoulder, press it. And back down, sit down, and back. Belly button pulled in. Stand and lift. 2, 3. Do it again. Side raise. 3, 2. Hammer curl. Starting to really feel the fatigue in all those muscles. One more. Up and hold and press. 2, 3. And kickbacks. Back. 2, 3. And then stand. Let's lift front. 2, 3. And bring it down. Let's let it rest a moment. So remember how we finished the other side with some holding. So that still works those exact same muscles, but in a different way. Uses those muscles differently. Okay, so out to the side, no higher than shoulder height, and don't let that shoulder tighten up. Keep it down and just hold. Now you feel like the center of gravity is way off to one side, and so your core has to really work to center you, to stabilize you. So pull that navel in. Don't let it float forward. Keep it right out from the shoulder. And bring it down. Halfway up. Let's really lock that elbow in at our side. Shoulders are even, so don't let one creep up higher than the other. And then up to the shoulder. Now remember, this one's a little different. It's not just straight up and hold. We're going to turn the palm forward, bring the elbow out to the side. So your arm looks like half of a goal post. You're going to keep that arm back. Don't let it come forward. Your arm is right above the elbow. And we don't let that elbow come down. Try to keep it out, straight out from the shoulder. This is the hardest one. And bring it back in and down. We're going to sit. Upper arm is squeezing your side. Let's straighten and hold. Now the body kind of wants to turn that way to help lift that weight, but just stay square with the floor. Arm is in close to the body. Really feel the back of those arms working. Your legs are getting worked too, because we're squatted. Okay, come on up and out in front of the shoulder. So you have as much of the core, torso muscles working right now as you do that front lobe of the shoulder. So it may not be feel like it's very much action, but you're incorporating several muscle groups all at one time, getting a lot of work done without any movement. All right, we're going to bring it down, bring that shoulder up to the ear, then let the weight pull it down and tilt that head off center. All right, back up to center. We're going to try to grab that weight behind us, so maybe one end in each hand. Let's just let the weight pull the shoulders back and down, and then tilt the head forward. And that's a nice stretch for the back of the neck. All right, we're going to continue with our muscles. So keep your weight, get a quick drink, and we'll continue on. All right, we're going to continue to work our muscles by using our weight. Let's start with our feet a little wider than our hips. We're going to do some good old squat swings that we've done so many times because they're a good combination of lower body and upper body. Gets our back, our chest, our shoulders, our arms, and our legs, and the core. All right, so we're going to take our weight, both hands. You can use like a water jug if you want, if you need a little heavier weight, or a sandbag. We're going to sit down, swing between our legs, and up and pull back. Now remember, with a squat, you're sitting down, pushing the bottom back like you're sitting in a chair. And then as you come back up, you're pressing through those heels. So the heavier the weight, the harder the workout, the more breathless you will be. This does get the heart rate up because it's a compound movement, gets the whole body going. Only do what you can. How about 4, 3, try to bring the weight back at the top. 1 more. And then we're going to stay standing. Let's bring the arms out in front. Shoulders stay down. Let's just circle here. Now we're holding the body steady by using all those core muscles in your torso. You can feel them tighten up. Other way. You can make it a little easier by bringing it closer into the body. Remember, the longer the arm, the harder it is. And bring it down. Let's put it in one hand. We're going to sit down into a bent position, a squat. You're going to pull that navel in. Let's bring that arm out in front at an angle. Now let's turn the palm down. Elbow bends and goes out to the side. It's a wide row. So you're squatted, which means you're using all your legs, leg muscles. You're using all your core muscles to stabilize the spine. We're using our back muscles to pull that weight out. Okay, now turn the palm in. Let's finish with some narrow rows. The elbow just slides right beside us. You're in close. Keep the body still. We don't want to turn as we lift. Weight is in those heels. Legs are getting tired. 3, 2, and push through the heels. Come on up, roll them around. Okay, back to holding the weight in the middle. One hand in each hand, or maybe hold a rock or medicine ball. Okay, back to our squat swings, shoulders back. We're gonna sit, up and swing. Now when we come down, don't look at your feet. We don't want the back to round. Just look, maybe 5 or 6 feet out in front of you on the floor. Keep the chin lifted a little bit. You can slow it way down. You can speed it up a little if you want. Always pushing through the heels. All right, 4, 3. One more time. Whew. Now let the arms rest a moment because we're gonna do circles again, but they're overhead this time. So we're trying to circle around the head. So not out in front, don't let the arms float forward. Loosen the knees, belly button pulled in. We're going overhead. Now you don't have to straighten the arms, you can keep them bent a little bit. We're just gonna circle. Now we don't wanna look like we're doing a hula hoop, okay? Lock the body in place. Other direction. Now because we're holding the weight overhead, it's more intense and we don't want it to mess up or mess with your blood pressure. So if you need to just do a few, take a rest, bring your arms down, and then do a few more. Okay, we're gonna bring it down, roll them around, let everything rest. Okay, we're gonna go back to those squat swings, just a few. Let's run through them. 4, 3, 2. Bring it out in front. Let's circle around. Other direction. Okay, come into your squat position. Your weight is in one hand, palm faces your body. You're going to do one wide row. Now face the palm in. One narrow, one wide, one narrow. Out to the side. Pull back toward the wall with the elbow. So your arm looks like a half of a goalpost that fell over when you're out to the side. Out, back, one more, out, and back, up, grab it both hands, squat swings. 4, 3, 2. Now bring it up and hold, loosen the knees, let's circle the head. Try to pull it back. Keep from wiggling. Other way. We can do it. Woo! Building a lot of endurance in those core muscles and in the shoulders and back. Bring it down, switch hands. Okay, let's combine. One wide row, then turn the palm in. One narrow row. Out to the side and in. So it's like you're trying to maybe touch the back wall with your elbow. Back. Out. In. Wide. Narrow. All right, so finish these up. You have about 3 more to do. And then we're going to finish with some leg work and some stretching. Okay, we're going to finish off today with some coordination, balance, working our leg muscles. So just like in the very beginning, we're going to start with just some slow kicks, alternating. Let's go front. And then let's go to the side. So back to loosening up the hips. Okay, now we're going to stay at the side. We're going to actually straighten the legs now, pull the toes up, and we're going to do a side raise instead of a kick. So we're not just kicking out, we're raising that leg out nice and slow. So working in the hip. We're taking it slow so that our body has to restabilize every time we move. Keeping that toe facing front. So your core is activated by pulling the navel toward the spine. Those core muscles, the more we can train them to stabilize before we mobilize, that is where all of your balance comes from, or most of it. Okay, we're going to slow it down again. Come out and down. Other side. Out and down. Out. So it's much harder the slower we go. Out. Down. Out. Down. Now out and try to hold. So if you need a chair or you need to be beside the wall, let's bring it down and go to the other side. You can feel all that fatigue in your hips because they're holding the weight of your leg up. That one is, but then the standing leg is also working in those stabilizers. Bring it down. Whew, shake it up. All right, we're going to go back to quick, just side kicks, loosen everything up. So this is a kick. This isn't just a side leg lift. You're kicking out. And then let's do front again. Front, 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 front. We're nice and tall, shoulders back. And just like our side kicks became a side leg lift, slower, our front kicks will do the same. And right about here, we straighten that leg and start lifting. Alternating sides. Up and down. Now you don't need to be able to lift very high. Just keep the legs straight and lift only as high as you can. Our core muscles are helping here too. All right, let's slow it down even more. Up and down. Other side. Up. Now it helps to fix your eyes on a certain point out in front of you. Don't look around. Just stare at something. One more like this. And then other leg, let's hold. Now, if balance is not your thing, that just means you have to keep working at it. Because we can develop those pathways from the brain to the body. Come on down. We just have to keep working at it. Other leg. If you have trouble with balance, then doing a lot of things just on one foot will help you to do that. So if you're at home, maybe washing dishes or something, do it on one foot for a moment and then do the other leg. All right, let's bring that leg out in front, set it on the heel, pull the toe in, leg is straight. We're gonna bend the other knee, sit back a little bit, and you can feel the back of the leg stretch. And then raise. We're going to step straight back. We're going to put the heel down. And we're going to lift just that one arm up to the ceiling and then pull back. So you can really feel a good stretch in the front of that hip, up into your abdominals, down into your thigh muscle. And then stand. Let's bring that arm across the body, give it a little pull, and turn and look over that shoulder. So we're stretching all the muscles from the back of the arm, like back in the shoulder blade area, all down that arm, and we're stretching in the neck. Okay, let's turn to front, bring that arm down. Let's switch legs. So we're going to sit. Pulling the toe in, locking that knee, your back stays straight. If we round our back, it takes the stretch away from the back of the leg. Even with a stretch, we have our abdominals contracted though, so keep pulling the navel toward the spine. There's never a time when we can just let them relax. Maybe when we're sleeping. All right, raise, let's step straight back. Then put that heel down. The heel is lined up with the toe, so don't let it come in. And we're going to reach up and pull back. All right, let's step forward and bring that arm across the body. Give it a gentle, constant pull. And turn the head to look over the shoulder. And then come back to the center. Let's release the arms. Let's come back to our low back. Put your hands in the low back. And try to pull those elbows together behind. So like all of our workouts, we've tried to do a well-rounded workout. We've tried to get the heart pumping and worked all the muscles. I'd like to thank Esther and Nancy, who are with me again today, and I want to thank the Wenatchee Valley Senior Activity Center for letting us do these videos to help you work out at home. I'm Connie, and we'll see you again.